Okay. Okay, this one's an interesting one. It's glossy, so it'll make it turn up really well. Hopefully. I don't know what colour we're going to make it, but anyway, see how it goes. Not touching that, I think we're just going to put it on the glass as is. So, go original size. Okay. Alright, this will be negative positive. I'm going to go background colour. I wonder what it's going to be. So, going to hit it as magenta. Going to be a magenta. Magenta and red go together well. I wonder what hue we're going to give it. Going to hit it up cold. It's going to be cold hue. Okay, now colour balance. Here goes. Going all the way with the black this time. So let's see how this looks. Okay, what is it? Right, I've done heaps of these. This is a nice one. Costs nothing. Coles. It's a Coles magazine. They've got some nice recipes, but I don't use the recipes. I'm not a cook. I don't like cooking. And my place isn't a very good place to cook. And I can't afford the electricity running a stove or a cooktop. I just microwave things like noodles. I just have noodles, Milo. That's pretty much the diet I've got currently at home. So this is a bit smaller than an A4 and a bit wider than an A4. So we're not going to go farting around with enlargements or reductions. We're just going to focus on getting this looking nice. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, I'm not a cook. I don't like cooking, and I'm not good at multitasking, so I'll probably end up boiling or burning something while I'm attending to another part of the cookery, so I'm not into that shit. But this, I must say, yeah, I think that's too much magenta. I think it's a bit over the top. So I'm wondering, what can I do to fix it? What am I gonna do? It looks shit house. It looks like it's got potential, but it does. It looks overwhelmed with the magenta. So we're going here, and I forgot to add the saturation as I normally would. So I'll just put that in, and I think, what am I going to do with it? What is the fuck? Is there so much magenta? Maybe zeroing and dropping some of the magenta, or maybe just zeroing the magenta. Too much magenta. And maybe, okay, let's see what dropping the magenta will do to this. Let's see if I'm just trying to think if maybe we're going to get rid of the stupid. We're going to add a bit of contrast, a lot of contrast. Brightness and copy density. Brightness has been cancelled out by the contrast, and the red will be cancelled out by the copy density. So yeah, so we're going to see how this works without using the red. And I'm wondering with the hue if we should instead warm it up a little. These machines are really complicated, a bit like a music synthesizer, full of controls, full of functions, full of adjustments. You can get so many effects. This is visual synthesis as opposed to audio synthesis or musical synthesis. So yeah, it's like that. And I do love synthesizer music, so there you go. So that's understandable, the comparison. But anyway, it looks like the magenta's become wishy-washy. It looks like shit. Wondering another colour might be better than that. And like a synthesizer, you can create lots of good sounds, or in this case images, but you can create a load of shit as well, like anything else. So I'm wondering if maybe we go back here. I think pulling the magenta down has made it look shit. It's too wishy-washy, it's too pastel-y. Fuck me dead. The original isn't a terribly good original, you could say. So I'm wondering if maybe will red be better? This is the one I normally go to. This might work out better, I don't know. This is a really difficult type of original to work with. It shouldn't be, I'm thinking, but for some reason it is. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Okay, well again that looks wishy-washy. We got more yellow and that's really bright, but that looks all wishy-washy and washed out. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting sort of a washout. I don't like that look. So I've got to work out another gear change. So, right, we're going back. We're going to get out of the contrast. We're going to go back here and we're going to add the red back in and hope the red doesn't get too carried away. The brightness has to go back because you can't use RGB, but the contrast is gone. So now we're just going to hit the OK button and let's hope that somehow this red isn't going to have a similar presence that the magenta had. This is going to be a prolongated demo. I'm not sure if this demo is going to end with a masterpiece, so to speak, or if it's going to be a compromise and it's me having to admit the limitations of myself and the machine. But hey, it's not perfect, but that looks a lot better. I think the red is a lot nicer than the magenta. I think we can call that one quits.